So I've got a piece of Kraft-Tex that is 18 inches long by 7 inches tall, and I'm going to score it at, right, we're going to do 1.5 inches, five inches, 8.5 inches, 12 inches, okay, so I'm going to bring that down to say there's 3 inches there. So then from that 12-inch line we need to go over 2.5 inches, which is there, 2.5. And from there we need to go over, no, that was wrong. Goodness me. Wipe that. Alright, so there's the 12 inches. From that one we need to go over 1/2 inch. And from that one we need to go 3.5 inches. So 1, 2, 3.5, and you're left with 2 inches on the end. So in effect we've got 1.5. These are the score lines: 1.5, 5, 8.5, 12, 12.5, and 16. Okay, 12.5 and 16. Right, now we need to reinforce those folds, score lines really well. Okay, so this one here, right, the first one is going to be sitting like that. This one we need to bring up. That one's going to go down there like that. Now these two I want to bring over like that. And that one there like that. That's going to come over there. So that is what it's going to be like. So these two will make a wallet, and then these two will hold a notepad. The pen will go there, and we'll get a coin purse there and a business card holder there, and this one will clip onto that one, and that is our wallet. So we need to adhere these two together, but before we do that, those two here, what I might do, okay, we've got these two pieces here that are cut at 3 3/8 by 2 inches, I think. Nope. Yep, 3 3/8 by 2 inches. Now we need to score these at each 1/2 inch increment. So 1/2, 1 inch, and 1.5 inches. Same with this one, 1/2, 1, 1.5. And then these, I think, yep, okay, so the middle line, we're going to fold it over like that. And then we're going to accordion fold the other two. So we're left with a W or M, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and that will sit inside there, adhere to that one, that side there and that side there. That way that one can expand. So in order to do that, what I want to do is actually glue those and clip those now. And we'll use some Aleene's tacky to do that. So making sure I know which, yep. Okay. Clips out ready. Alright. Just going to right along the edge, and we'll line it up with the top. And then clip it in place so it adheres really well. Why don't I do this on here? Okay. There we go. Well, that one's being adhered to the other one. So, no, I'm not going to do those first. I'm going to do this bottom side here. So the middle one over in half. And these ones over accordion style, accordion fold style. And then, alright, so the folded edge on the inside, so that's going to go there like that. Alright, on there we want the glue. Don't be shy with the glue. It's got to hold fast. Okay, so then we're going to line that one up there and stick them down. Okay. Okay, so then this one here we could probably join, maybe not just yet. So then this one here, we want to try and give it a curved edge, I think, and so I'm just going to grab probably can't do that yet until that's dried properly. Okay, well, let's do this one here. Do this one. let's just cut one first and swap it over the other side, I think. Swap it over here and make sure I've got that. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. So there we go. Yeah, I went from that one, not there we go. That will do. Right. Now, I'm going to glue this one to here, but I want to do the snap first because that's going to snap onto that. Right, it's coming down a bit further, but once it gets folded up, probably need that bit yet. So if I find the centre of this one now, I'll come up probably 3/4 of an inch. No, I'll come up 5/8, I think. Maybe half. I'll come up a half. Done. Okay. Let's go and get over there and let's hope, yep, marries up really good. Maybe not. Maybe it needs to go over a little. No, that's pretty good actually. Okay. So I think I might take these off now and then still wet that glue, so got to be very careful. Might actually leave that open like that. That one's going to get glued to that one. Okay. Right. I think we'll wait till that's dry before we continue on with that. So let me just put these up. So I'm just clipping the top end there. And then this one here, I've got it so it's sitting right down. So let's move those up to the edge end. There we go, like there. I think I'll leave those to dry really well before I continue gluing any more. We're going to glue these. Yeah, well, I got those on differently. I do. Don't think it'll make much difference. I could probably just re-score those anyway. Oh no, that's fine. No, it's not. Let's see what I've done here. Oh, I put that on the wrong way. I have to rip that off. Okay, that's got to go that way. Silly girl. Let's hope that hasn't affected the strength of it. So let's line her up and clip it together. No, that's it. I've got to put more glue there. Okay, let's leave that sitting up there and get the other one. So, that way, okay. both sitting the same way now. Silly girl. Should have checked that, shouldn't I? Alright, so that's going to fold over there. Let's clean this glue. See how that works out now. Much better. Alright, I'll leave that to dry and come back. Oh, I'll show you close what they look like there. So, sit there like that, join onto that one there. Okay. There's the, that's going to be glued, that's the front of it. And then that's going to come over and clip onto it there. That flap there. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, couldn't wait. I think I might just want to 1/2 inch corner chomp these. And that'll do for that one. I've still got the curve happening. Yep, that'll do for that. Okay, I'll be back. So these have been left to dry overnight so that they're well and truly adhered. Oops, what did I do there? Let's just joint a little bit there with the glue seepage. That's okay. Okay, so then what I would like to do now, I think, okay, I could probably join these two here and this to those accordion folds, and then pin it together, clip it together so that it all dries at once, so that we can continue on with the rest of it. So let's first join these two larger pieces together. Okay, so then these need to join onto these. Okay, so quickly, we've got to work quickly for this so that we can start clamping them together. Not too much on the inside edge. Okay, let's try push this down so that it can then be clamped. So it can dry. Okay, make sure you line it up as you're clamping it. And up to meet the top so that it doesn't get out of alignment. Now, make sure that this one here is also lined up at the top. This here was a 4x6 notepad. Had a pack of them. And I just used my guillotine to cut it down to 3 inches. Left the length of the 6 inches, but kept that down to 3 inches so that I could use it to put in here for a notepad. So, but you could use, like, if you could get other pads that would fit in there better, that's, you know, that's good. I've got 3 inches, but the width of it all is 3.5, so you could actually do maybe 3.25. I wouldn't go too much wider than 3.25 because it's got to be able to close. And we're going to put the pen beside it, or pencil, whatever is going to fit there, so in the gusseted area. So that's what we're going to do. And so I need to place something in there, a slot, so that I can sit that down so that sits in there nicely. Or yeah, I think that's the go, so then it can be replaced once it's used. So what am I going to do? I think I might put another piece of Kraft-Tex on top of that and cut the slit in it so that it goes down in between it. That way we can cut the yeah, I can still I think I'll cut the Kraft-Tex to 3 3/8 of an inch wide, which will give me enough room to put some glue down the sides. And then we need this, because we need the slot to be 3 inches, so that's only going to give it a small amount, and we've got to be very careful as to how we place the glue, how thick we place the glue on the edges. So maybe what I should have done first was, before I adhered that, is slotted in, like adhered the backs together, was slotted it in, made the slit. Yeah, I should have done that. There's the thought. I'll show you what I mean once this is dried. But what I'm doing now, the clips have been on there holding this together for a couple of minutes now. So I've just taken the clips off, and I'm just scraping off the excess wet glue that has seeped through, and then I'm clipping them together again, but without the back piece there. So what have I done there? They need to go off. Yeah, that needs to go off. So just scraping off that excess glue, making sure that only the pieces that should be glued together are glued together. There we go. Now I'll put that aside. Oh, I didn't show you earlier. I clipped these two together, so the piece that joins these two together, the glue that joins those, so I just clip those together to help it join and dry in place. So now I've got to put that aside for a while before we do anything else.